Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My channel is called Hello Life. And the reason I chose that name is that we have chosen to be here. So we're choosing life. So let's see how we can make the most of it by using information or messages or guidance from the various oracles. So we've got the runes, the I-Ching, the tarot cards, the angel cards, and a bit of astrology as well. So I've drawn the rune and the I-Ching just to save us time. So our first divination tool is the I-Ching. I've drawn the hexagrams on little stones. So the one that was drawn for this week is number 15, hexagram number 15, from this little bag of I-Ching stones. So number 15 in the I-Ching says integrity. The key questions that we need to ask ourselves: what is the simple reality? How might you return to a state of balance? And what if it didn't all depend on you? And the oracle says, integrity creates success. A noble one completes it. So if we go into the concept of integrity, a noble one completes it. So whatever comes up for you this week, try and finish it off. Work on it. Don't shelve it. Get it going. So you're not holding on to stuff into the following week. So try and clear the decks. Simplify. So what is the simple reality? The simple reality is that there's too much clutter. We need to get rid of stuff that we've been carrying for too long. Make our lives more simple. Not to exaggerate on certain issues and not to undermine certain issues. So bring to the fore what is most important and get balance. Because balance and integrity are about wholeness. So if we are not fragmented, we have integrity. So look at what fragments you and what puts you off balance. And how do we return to a state of balance? And use that as your guideline for the week, saying what makes me feel whole? What makes me feel light and uncluttered? What can I discard of? What can I take out of my backpack to make my load lighter? So spiritual nobility is when we rise above an issue to be able to look down on that issue without being involved in it. So in other words, get a new perspective on your circumstance, your situation, whether it's a person or the environment in which you are or work. And choose where you invest your energy and your attention. So whatever you putting your attention to is going to grow. So if you want to have an investment of negative energy, you need to invest more of that. But if you want to have a return on investment on positive energy and putting that out there, that is the energetic vibration which you will attract. So we need to raise ourselves above the drama, cut that, and move on, because life is short. And for us to get stuck in issues that are dragging us down, making us feel heavy and fragmented, it's not worth our while. So choose your circumstances, choose your company, and choose where you put your thoughts and focus on the world that you want to create. So bring yourself back to balance and bring yourself back to wholeness is what the I-Ching is saying, integrity. There was one part in that we just read now. What if it does not all depend on you? Yes, very often in the environment, there are circumstances that are not up to us. Things happen that are in the external environment. However, we still are responsible for choosing our response. So choose how you want to see the situation. choose how you want to respond and choose how much of it you want to take on. So the runes, both of the description, these two books are written in the description box, so you'll be able to see which books and which cards I'm using. The healing runes. So the rune that was chosen or given to us as our message for today is the rune of faith. I don't know if you can see it. It's the rune of faith. So when the rune of faith comes up, it asks us, are you committed to your spiritual path? It reminds us, it brings it up. Are you willing to recommit to your spiritual path? And it is very often said that faith is a gift. And why is it a gift? Because if we don't have it, we live in doubt and in fear. So remember to ask and know that you will receive. However, don't have any expectations. So put your query, your asking out there, but be open to receiving what you may not expect. So put it out and say, surprise me, because maybe what you think you need and what you're asking for and keeping your narrow focus on is actually not for your highest and best good. So allow your path to unfold and have faith that whatever is unfolding is the right path for you. And then from an astrological perspective, it's quite interesting because it does tie in with integrity and with, I suppose, faith as well, as it faith weaves its way through most things in our lives, in most circumstances. So in the astrology chart this week, there are references to arguments. So is there an argument that you're trying to win or a circumstance that you're trying to gain control over? And look at it and say, is this really worth it? Is it worth my while putting my energy into this? And towards the middle of the week, it could escalate. So maybe there may be situations of emotional instability, some confusion, maybe even misunderstandings. So try and clear this up during this week, this coming week. And remember that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So try and resolve issues and don't carry the negativity with you. Let it out, resolve it, and step back. And also remembering that we cannot change another person and they cannot change you. So you wouldn't want someone to change who you are or how you express yourselves. So we have no right to step into another's path and decide that they need to be different to suit our needs. So look at this week and say, if there's an argument or a confusion or something that I need to resolve, how do I do this with integrity? How do I keep myself whole and balanced through this situation? So choose the action or the direction that makes you feel whole. So be true to yourself. I think that's the thing that you need to bear in mind most importantly this week. How can I be true to myself? How can I bring myself back into balance? How can I pull any fragments that I have lost during any situation or circumstance or given away? How can I bring these fragments back so that I can return to wholeness? So now what we're going to do is just going to make the space here. We're going to look at and see what the tarot has in store for us this week. I'm just going to do the normal Celtic cross, see what comes up. It's very general, but there may be something here that resonates with you. And always a card that falls out to try and tell us something. All right, so the central theme is the Three of Cups. So that's getting together with friends or friendships. What do they mean to you? And are they give and take with the Knight of Swords? Are you helpful towards your friends? Is there reciprocity? So that is the central theme this week. What sort of a friend are you, and what sort of friends are you attracting? And how do you remain whole and supportive in these friendships? Okay, so in the past, we have the Hanged Man and we have the Page of Cups. So in the past, the Hanged Man can also be an indication of some form of betrayal. It's also looking at things from a different angle. So maybe you felt betrayed or didn't get the support that you needed or that you expected. That from a Page of Cups, the heart, working from the heart, where you were anticipating more and you didn't get it. So you felt isolated, possibly. But going forward from that is the Star. So what did you learn from that? What are you learning from the circumstances that you have been going through in your life regarding your relationships with others, especially others who have the ability to affect us? So that learning has served you well. It will serve you well because the Star is your wishes, hopes, and dreams fulfilled. So the more whole and we feel, the more balanced we feel, and the more we bring ourselves into our authenticity, the more we're reaching for that Star. So through these negative circumstances that we've experienced, we will start creating ones that are at a lighter, higher vibration. And the Nine of Wands is up here at the top. The Nine of Wands looking out with a bit of mistrust, maybe, with a bit of caution, but nevertheless still moving to the Star. So it's with the Nine of Wands, we need to also take action. So we can't hold ourselves back and hide and be fearful because of our past experiences. We also need to take risks and take chances and have fun. So don't take everything on too seriously. And the outcome is lovely. The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles, which is joy, fun, celebrations, coming together with like-minded people. It's an Earth card. It's also the money card. So how can we work together with people that support us and that there's reciprocity? How do we work together on that level in the communities that we live? So the Two of Swords at the bottom. So what surrounds us at the moment is that overthinking and getting stuck in the mind. So get out of the overthinking, move onto the Chariot. In other words, rise above it, raise your vibration above the chaos and the drama, move into this section, which is the wishes, hopes, and dreams. It's the Two of Cups. It's creating heart-connected relationships. And the outcome is having the fun and feeling completely connected with yourself and with others. So it's actually quite a nice reading this week. So see how you can keep yourself whole this week, releasing things that aren't serving you, not carrying any baggage from the past, letting go of expectations. Just say, surprise me, bring in something exciting, make life more dynamic instead of having it too tight. We can't hold onto anything too tightly. We need to let go and allow the unfolding process. So the last card I'm going to draw is the Angel card. So let's see what the Angel card has for us this week. New beginnings. Oh, that's so perfect. So look there. Oops, I don't know, it's the light's shining a bit. Anyway, new beginnings. So that's our Angel card. That's how we will be supported. If you choose to let go of something that does not serve your highest good, you will have new beginnings. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I'll be back next week. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.